is tribute, but the worthy are mine to reap!
Welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 8 of our Skulltaker Omens of Destruction campaign. Hang on now. That's a death cat. That's not supposed to be here. One second. That's for Path of Exile. Yoink. Get that out of there. So with our Path of Exile stream, we'll have a death counter going, and as of current, we haven't died yet, but we are here in Warhammer 3, and it's been some time. Hope you all have had a fantastic Christmas. This is actually going to be coming out in the New Year, so hopefully you had a fantastic New Year celebration as well. We're going to be on back here with Skulltaker. I gotta get a little bit of getting to grips with what we have. Man, Skulltaker's an absolute monster. And we haven't even started using any of his skulls that had no healing. I need the skulls that buff up his attack further, so already he has, what, 30 bonus V infantry? And then we can go ahead and eventually give him where he's got 1 for every single skull empowerment. So at the moment, we have 3, 6, 9, 12. So that would give us 13 bonus V infantry additional, which is my lucky number, and so that's something we may need to end up getting up to doing. So Skulltaker is there, cleaving his way on through. Wolfheart is about to have his skull claimed by Kevin the Collector. Oh, lovely. And over here in the Empire, we have sent our... We're in a window now on my... I've got the Father Wizard picking up a Alienware, pretty big 34-inch curved monitor here, and I've had to redo our windows a little bit. So Grawl Bloodsmith is snooching his way through the Empire. We might end up just teleporting the very cheap amount of essence just to come over here to the Empire, start blowing up some of these settlements. None of them are going to be good climate for us, but I think that's okay. We'll go ahead and end the turn here, and if you notice I sound a little bit off, I am still a little bit under the weather, but mostly this is just the sound of things now. I'm pretty well fine besides, and just a little bit of brain fog and a bit of tiredness, but we're all good. Let's end the turn and see how things play out. Alright, Hexawaddle has another big toad boy waddling around. You just feed them enough of those weird XD grubs and they're all here for it. It's like they're crack. The Gore Beast ambush was foiled. I'm sure a lot of ours were. Your Harvesters are gone. Nurgle's ascended. Interesting. We're going drawn to destruction. Let's keep you on moving there, Zach. We've got people to find. Speaking of, here's a Morathi.
I am Morathi.
You are indeed.
Blood River cannot!
What's really bad for you, though, is you're also a spellcaster. If we can't get rid of one of these two, let's go for the Assassin. Ah, you failed. To try to make that fight a little bit easier, I'm pretty sure we could throat chop those poor fools. We have Khorne's Glare active, so we could go ahead and take control of unoccupied ruins. That could be quite nice. Let's see, is there any of these that we just destroyed a little bit too far without grabbing any of the proper... Well, no, it looks like we're pretty good here. Skaven control most of everything else to the south. But Tlox, the Awakening is ours, so the Pox March and Tlox should fall eventually. Yeah, no problem. We're going welcome. We shall go ahead and pop in the Dimensional Tear, and then Tlox that will have the Soul Keep. We'll basically just have one mortal building in each of our provinces. That way we can have those heroes.
We answer.
Okay, so Marcus Wolfheart has disappeared. I bet he's in an ambush stance. Granted, ambush versus the Bloodletters of Khorne isn't all that useful. So let's see if we can find him. What a move. I was trying to drag our...
Must walk this path.
So do we just... I can't drag it out anymore? What's going on here? You used to be able... You could figure out where you wanted to go, huh? There's maybe some sensitivity weirdness with my mouse here. Let's go ahead and drop into combat trials to continue to build up Winds of Magic at a cost of a little bit of attrition. Marcus stands no chance against our squad of ROR. Here at Skulltaker, Ricard, you deliver your essence like a fool. I'm here for it. 68 more essence, and with just a quick, easy click. Granted, they do have extra attack and defense, 40 and 52. That's pretty hefty. What's gonna happen? Yeah, they do have decent armor, so I figure Auto Resolve is gonna be a little bit kind to them, but that's not too bad. We gained a ton of gold there just for the win. I think it was like 10,000 gold just for beating Ricard in a very minuscule Garrison, we'll go ahead and just sack it again.
Corn does not lust after triumph.
Thank you, Ricarth, for the essence.
And skulls. For corn's
Yeah, we got the blood, the hyper-realistic blood flowing down. Well, I don't know what this is. That's not a tumor.
Celebrate
Gotta mute real quick. Alright, turned into a longer-term coughing fit than I thought, but... Oh, no, we did the merge thing again, didn't we?
champion.
I looked away while I was coughing, and yeah, no, we definitely merged our units up. Well, that's a thing. So we're missing some bloodletters. That's okay. They're all full health now, but I would prefer to have them at a full tier army, because you can just replenish them easily as we go. I wouldn't mind a Rampager Steel. What do we have in here? Lichbane, not that useful. Or Lichbone. We don't really even need the Drill Master anymore. Let's give that to someone else. And then the Blood Collector we'll keep here. So we have the Rampager Standard, which we can give additional charge bonus, 25 charge bonus, and then at 7% on top of that. We have lots of Drill Masters, so we may just hand that one back over here to a Skulltaker for the time being.
Only the finest.
Drill Master for you, and Silent can't have one, really.
Blood is truth.
Blood is truth. Just ask the Slaughterman. Truthfully, the Cornate Mutant is not that important at the moment. But there's not really anything else to really use. We'll grab Skulltaker here, pass with those 4 skill points for taking down Ricarth. He's just ridiculously powerful. There's really not much else to say. We'll go ahead and grab Thick Skin and Brass Collar, get our resistances up. And then, I wouldn't mind maxing out this Relentless Advance down here. Our demons will have the highest % chance to be restored after battle, and then way less recruitment cost too. Perfect. Lightning Strike wouldn't be a bad one to get eventually, so we'll see there. Grim.
Champion.
Let's give to you a bit more health. Then we'll go for speed afterwards.
Truth is war.
And gain 3 skills too. That is so strong. Alright, so we'll do Thick Skin for you since you're up on a shrine now. And then besides Thick Skin, replenishment rate or post-battle loot. Let's go replenishment rate. Go Blood Feast into Unholy Resilience. Actually, do we need both of those? Let's back up once. Nope, we sure didn't. Perfect. And then to these other Blood Reapers. None of you are actually embedded in an army, so you don't really need better skills at the moment. So we'll keep those Drill Masters with our Lords, which we don't have that many at the moment. Skulltaker onwards. Alright, there's pretty much no one here. We'll go ahead and give Scylla here before we do. 67 charge bonus, 77, 82. He doesn't have the most, but now he has 96. Big ol' nasty monkey lad. Will the 81 fall that time? Our Fleshhounds are likely going to get replaced for even more cav quite soon. Well, let's continue to build up the treasury.
I care not for chattels.
Exactly.
The end to all saga.
Oh, I kind of thought we could reach the Turtle Isle. Well, I'm going to... We'll not teleport this turn. We'll basically blow up the Great Turtle Isle. We'll come back here. We'll switch into... just to see how long it takes us to... It's still gonna take 2 turns. And I'm not here for sitting multiple turns recruiting. We're exalted, so let's drop into raiding stance and...
Heroes don't die of old age.
They die of Skulltaker. Giant Blade, better to give someone. We're gonna make a duelist.
War is corn.
Alright, so just skill points then. We'll just do another into... Oh, we got Mentor. That works for me. Pass the skills on to all the other heroes of the same type.
Slayer of kings.
Alright, cool. A little bit frustrated that he has lost
One blood, 1,000
that many of his units, but That's okay, I gotta make sure I remember you can't have a army selected while muting while coughing. 44,000. Marcus. You're just staying well away from us. I can't really blame you. Over in Itza, we will get the gold mine camp. Drops our upkeep by an additional 3%. More Crucible for even more growth. And this is the one we're going to have the Mortals in, so we'll go ahead and grab the Cornic Tribute once more, try to get those chosen, and scare more troopers. Lotto, we get the Foundry of Blood, Skull Cannons. Really, no one's threatened the area. Extra trophy racks for faction-wide goodies sounds pretty good. Or we can get access to the hunting field and start up with our soul grinders. Nah, we'll grab the trophy racks here. We actually probably do both easily. Oh yeah, no problem. Oh no, they've discovered us. I wonder if they'll ever have the gold to actually blow that up. We will see quite soon. We'll have the Gorpies move on in here to the Dust Gate. Likely a fight we will have to pilot ourselves. It's not, but it's giving us medium casualties, and I'd like to keep this army alive a little bit longer here. The Skulltaker won't have any good fights until we actually teleport, so let's dive on in. Slaughter us some Druki. Alright then. The bloody sands are about to be drenched even more. It says we'll have medium casualties, but I do not agree. The only thing that's really going to be able to do anything to us is going to be those witch elves. We'll get the normal bloodletters set up in their legionary blocks. A bit like that. Oh, the Fury just fly over the top, and that's going to be that. We'll have you fighting the witch elves. Let it begin. The you two Furies hit them. Dive straight on into the witch elves. Yes, they do have their rampage stuff, but we won't worry about that. Same unit. Then you guys head in after the Dread Spears there. Hound dogs. Get schmovin'. Here come the Furies. Red dive right on in. They didn't really respawn with the rest of their troopers very quickly, so that means it spells doom for everyone else. They already have the Hellblades active. That's awesome. Spin back around into them. Give our lord a little bit of help with the witch elves there. Have those Furies circle. We'll go after the infantry in the center. These guys will get their leadership back, so let's turn the Furies around, let the Bloodletters do their thing. Great swords to work, lads. Those witch elves, they're trying their best. The half-clad ladies learned that fully nude hot dog warriors are always superior. You ladies didn't eat your creatine. Yeah, medium casualties? I think not. We will round up the rest of these poor, unfortunate Druki, and I will catch you in a moment. Alright, 25 of our own fall. There's 760. Dustgate has been captured. We've got a fair bit of gold sitting in the treasury now. Let's go ahead and pile up a few more skulls of the throne. There's another Firestorm Blade for us. And it seems like the Druki down here in the cell are having a terrible time. Alright, Crimson Eaters. We know that there are Skaven in Wixel. Let's go discover them. Elgeek is brave enough to at least trespass on our lands. We won't declare war on them, but hang on now. Man, we might be able to take down Oixel with just this army. Do they have walls? Oh, they haven't even invested in walls. Yeah, I think we actually can. So we'll try to take that fight, and then what we'll do is we'll build up another army down here in Itza, perhaps. Here, Kevin, can you?
Blood speaker.
It's still the same. It's still the same turn. Of course we can. All right. Well, here in our Cloak of Skulls, we're going to start moving on here towards the Pirate Lord of Penko. That way, every time we win a battle with a Lord, we'll be summoning ourselves a brand new blood host. It seemed that wherever Lord Penko sailed, despair, warfare, and ruin followed, beating the Vampire Admiral's own arcane strength and power. Such an aura and rapidly spreading reputation for belligerence may have attracted Corrin's attention eventually, but it caught Skulltaker's first, which was his doom. So we'll move your Ek, the chosen of the sword here, as a wordless youth who wrought havoc with his two-handed sword. Ek attracted Corrin's gaze at the forefront of many bloody conflicts. Skulltaker challenged the youngling marauder by drawing a claw across his blade, a language Ek understood, and they spoke masterfully until the end. Hell, rip Ek. That one will give us more Corrin corruption after defeating a lord. We'll power on over here towards the Pirate Lord Penko. And then it is a game over for just about everyone. Glorious. So yeah, let's go ahead and get ourselves another army over here in, let's say Ketza. We already have a blood speaker. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves Gargon. Here's Gargon the blood hat, or the bad hat. We can instead get Maimer for 50 extra armor piercing, or aggressive. Let's go aggressive. The Lord of War.
Herald arrives.
Exactly, and this Lord of War can just nothing but bloodletters. 2 bloodletters sounds perfect. You can even give them an ROR if they really, really need it. Maxed out on heroes for now. Alright, sweet. Let's go ahead and make sure we've given orders up here in the north. For all, I'd prefer you go find Karl Franz. You can pick up a few more good defeat traits. There's Altdorf. Bertie Holdorf. I'm thinking quite soon that'll change over to a Franz individual. Way more worth claiming. But yes, let's come on down here to Oixel. The turn isn't over. Hello there, Lord Skrulk.
Not ever.
Goodbye there, Lord Skrulk. So we can charge on in. Let's see if our army can handle. So they do have Ratmeek the Plague Caster. So those are going to be ripping holes in our bloodletters. Why is there melee attacks? Oh, it's because we are inactive in our bloodletting. Well, low melee attack or not, let's drag down as many of the rats and Oixel as we can. Alright, so we are here in the corner. Probably not a bad opportunity for us. They won't be able to throw over the top with all of their Skaven slave slings, but either way, they're going to be able to. If we attack from our general position here, we'll speed things up. I can't quite use the top of the screen like normal. Use my shift key to speed things up. Yeah, we'll attack from up here. Alright, so let's do... We will have to weather the first couple minutes below summons, but for our bloodletters, that should be pretty easy. Grab the rest of everyone, bring them over here. Also do the hounds. Keep everything in one little brick back here in the back. There we go. Beautiful. Let's little rats scream in terror. And what I will do is send our lord in and have him start bothering the gatehouse. Alright, you hound dogs, let's head on down and start nom-nomming through these gates down here. And then you hound dogs do the same on these gates. Whenever those minutes below do show up, that's when we'll give the old orders. Keep moving on in. The Night Runners, let's see how just how accurate those Night Runners can be. Kinda figured they would dive off the walls. Accurate or not, the resistance thankfully is helping us out. Let's zoom back over here. Descend. Let's charge up those kills. Back Furies, let's come on forward. Probably have you land on top of these Night Runners, rip them to pieces. Get through the gates nicely. Yeah, that poor group of clan rats got obliterated. And just sit back up and get ready for the next one. That was a little bit foolish. We needed to make sure they were all rolling in together. But it is keeping those Night Runners here. Alright, land now. Watch for the Plague Monks. As soon as they start getting up on top of the walls, that's when we have to fall back with that group. Smash the bloody clan rats. Grease harassing the walls very well. Here come the Censer Bearers, though. Also make sure you're not getting pulled into the gates. Don't trust the AI at all. I pull those Furies up and away. Main body can start making their way in now, too. Get back into the gatehouse here. They absolutely opened the gates. Trying some shenanigans, they were. Night Runner slings are boogieing out of there, or just the normal Night Runners. Let's go snatch these fools here. Turn back around and run. This group of clan rats are terrified. A little bit of the Night Runner nonsense. They're shooting. I didn't know you could shoot plague spells down the wall like that. That looked pretty cool. And then all of the bloodletters come on back over here. The Night Runner slings are having a bad day. They're almost through those gates. Go ahead and play the Dude of Death as they run down those slingers. Step back a little bit here. I don't trust them. Alright, through the gates over there. Let's go ahead and send the doggos through. Clan rats, Night Runner slings. Let's go ahead and hit the barricade. That tends to stop them. Alright, those hound dogs had, I guess they have to go through. Look in here and grab this position. How did they have? Must have a menace below someone up front here, or just some clan rats waiting in the wings. I don't know how they were able to be invisible, unless they were up on the walls and I just didn't see them. Alright, so pull back with the flesh hounds. That's taking far too long. Through the gates. Yeah, smash on in. They're not braced. Give them business. Let's go maul this group of Night Runners in the middle here. We'll just bring the hounds back up and around. Keep charging through there, motorcycle. The vroom vroom of doom. Excellent cast. Went absolutely nowhere. Got the Plague Priest. That zone's coming under our control pretty quickly. You get moving here and get those slings. Hound dogs. Right into the gates. Gonna blast a hole somehow here. The motorcycle's doing a great job. What rats thought we were attacking from that side. Plans change. Yeah, Plague Priest having a really bad time. Alright, doggos, let's get you moving up and around and capture this zone for me. We'll say Too Angry to Die goes to our Exalted Letters. Everyone here go after these monks. Alright, Plague Priest is nearly down. Yeah, what was this game ever gonna do? Against the might of Thorn. The Ethanol Warriors claim victory. Oh, maybe not yet. Very soon. Alright, Battle Doggos, let's move on in and break this next group. Are they actually going to capture the zone? How petty. Pestilence is still trying to get me with the coughing bit, though. Thankfully, I'm quicker on the mute. Alright. Their most elite are broken. Sent in the Motorcycle of Doom. Those are clan rats with shields. They actually might be able to hold their own. Still, a fair few of them are going to get turned into Jew boys. Alright, so their resistances are starting to wear out. We'll just kind of send them after someone else. They can charge back in. Back out, we probably didn't get that far away, so we may not be able to activate charge bonus on all of them, but we got a couple. We actually even have them at a choke point here. We're not all of them able to swing at our monstrous, it's like monstrous cavalry all at once. Alright, we'll send you lot down after those Night Runner slings. No reason to be bogged down here. We're actually back into this group. Storm Vermin, make sure the Exalted are battling them. And back around there, we just got this nasty blob fight. I guess a unit of Fleshhounds does defeat 160 clan rats. If you're to read any of the literature, though, the Fleshhounds are nigh indestructible through normal means. You need kind of rune axes or special magical weapons, so that does make sense. The Horned Rat has forsaken you. They're putting up a very long-winded fight, though. Although it's going to be for naught when my Fleshhounds reach their final zone. So they've got a whole other group of clan rats over here to duel with our Fleshhounds. Impressively bad priorities on our AI opponent here. We'll send our Lord over to capture this zone. Get him Furies. And that extra 24 melee attack with the Horn of Horn. Every Fury you send back is coming back from the Realms of Chaos, even angrier next time. Yeah, let's have both of these Hound Dogs go up here and capture the zone together. Alright, I'll look at you, though, come in here. It looks like they are going to break last second. Well, as our Furies do. Oh, their leadership goes away just last at the buzzer there. Alright, well, we're going to run down the rest of these rats for their skulls, and I'll catch you in a moment. Alright, we secure a close victory, only losing our Furies in the fighting, and they were actually the Furies with the golden swords, so they shall be honored in Brass Keep. As for Oixel... Ooh. So 13,000 in the sack, or... almost 7,000 skulls. Let's go for Skulls to the Skull Throne. Just completely ruin Queek's, or not Queek, but Skrulk's plans here. That's that. We'll see what his response is soon. Let's see if we can't. Are they completely out of movement? Fortunate. So they're stuck there. I guess we might as well have you build up some skulls for us while you're there then. Beautiful. What a nasty turn. And then if we really wanted to, we could use the Gaze of Corn to just grab Oixel from them.
More slaughter.
I mean, it's a definite no. Here we go. We'll grab the Mind of the Bearded Skulls and actually rebuild the mountain climates here. Perfect. Get this built up as a dimensional tear. And that should have the Thrice Cursed Peak falling under our control quite soon. Glorious. Let's go ahead and swing back up here to Skulltaker and in the turn. And Mother Estonkia bites the dust just as we're moving on up to try to claim her skull. Guess not. So the Jungle of Webs is ours. We've got 3 provinces under our control. The Poxmarsh Falls. Awesome. Poxmarsh and Tlox both. Excellent. So we'll go ahead and have Tlox be our Immortal Settlement and Poxmarsh be the Dimensional Tear. Sounds perfect. Awakening, go ahead and pop in the Infernal Harbor. Empire building is Scorn. Who would have thought? What does the upgraded version of the docks give us? Chunky upkeep production. Let's go ahead and snag the Forge, that way we can get even more heroes. More cultists. A lot of gatherings, only 3,500, not bad.
Herald of Corn.
Access to more Blood Reapers. Access to more post-battle loot. We're coming near the end of our gold, but we'll start filling up immediately. So here we have more room, so let's grab... I want the trophy racks. We've got 230 growth here in Itza. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and grab the trophy racks when we can. We already have that here. Let's come on up then, and instead... I guess we'll grab the amphitheater. Increase that growth. It's already up to 230, but we can get that even higher. The Gore Beast, what's going on down here? Take a look for me.
Faster! Faster!
Trespassing on the Lizardmen. Oh no.
Skulltaker!
Whatever shall we do? Instantly replenish his army. Instantly replenish his movement range. I'm thinking we'll grab the global recruitment duration when we're done here with this next battle. Yeah. We can refill in those units we lost. Take down the Great Turtle Isle. Really, a close victory. We'll be needing to fight this one, won't we? Alright, one more fight here for this episode. Plenty of battles against the Druchii and the Skaven both. Alright. This is one of those where Rakarth should probably just stay wounded. Just pretend like he's still wounded, he can't fight. Let's go ahead and have our Exalted Bloodletters running in a group of 3 and 3. We'll swap the normal Bloodletters for the Exalteds. That way they're not doing the ones getting shot up. The lads that still have some stuff to prove can be the ones on the front line. Heralds of Fury, we'll put back here. We'll send them to either gate after the battle gets going. Hounds over there in the woods, Blood Beast, Wind Cannon, and then the Blood Throne. Glorious, you stay over here to buff up the lads. Skulltaker goes straight on in with Scylla. The Bloody Fist pretty much just does whatever it wants. Heads and talk, of course, he does what he wants. Oh, such good initial volleys, too. Alright, now the Bloody Fist, you go over the top. Bloodletters in. You're gonna get shot up on the way in. Skulltaker, though, absorbing that like a champ. Fury's in there. Speed is Scylla up as well. Look at that speed boost. here is you go after the dark shards in the middle. Honestly, our skull cannon's doing a fine job of taking these fools out. Bloody Fist land here. Hound dogs, that's your gatehouse. They just let him in? More or less, they're just terrified. To the walls, bloodletters. I think they did let him in. All the surprising. Oh, you're not over here. A bloody onslaught to those dread spears. You think they're gonna do something? Letters have hit the walls. The butt ladders have deployed. Yeah, Bloody Fist having a great time back here. No monsters in entities, so he's not going to be gaining all of the extra word save still. Everyone here shall rampage and run to their doom. Do we need one but silent? Doesn't seem like it. So many Droop here falling every single swing of his little snappy teeth tail. These guys all grouped up and charge forward. Go slaughter whoever you can. They're on that gatehouse. Was the gatehouse bugged? Lovely. Do you blood beasts come on through, or just watch the carnage, I guess? The doors close on their face again. Silas just giving him the tail bite. Hasn't even tried a different attack style yet. Alright, send in the cannon. You're being captured the gatehouse by now, but I guess not. Blood beasts are in too now. Alright, we've captured the points, send them in. The entire force. Go. Owen's forces pour through the gatehouse. Only slaughter remains. Oh, you thought this was a battle. That's where you were wrong. Keep on moving. We can send the Bloody Fist up and over the top after those dark shards. I don't even think the Hounds are through those gates yet. The rest of the army, though, has been obliterated. Oh, they're through the gates now. Look at them, Hound dogs. You can't shackle them because they're not a lord. I keep giving them orders to get stuck on the... It's like the most narrow of alleys, but they still get stuck. No forgiveness, only the void. This battle, though, we'll go ahead and end here. Alright, decisive victory. No close victories here, just as Horn demands. And we shall go ahead and... Ooh, let's have their fair bit of gold there. We'll go ahead and sack the settlement.
Does not lust after titles, only blood and skulls.
Sometimes he lusts after trinkets. Only sometimes. So what we'll do is Skulltaker here. We reached the Ziggurat, now we've pretty much just doomed ourselves to kind of ping pong back and forth. We can with the Eternal War though, so that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and kick in.
Skulls for the skull throne.
Let's just see if we can just reach. So we can teleport, then use the Eternal War to find another army to crump. There we go, so we'll blow these poor fools up. Turn them into a blood host. Just finish off the rest of the Druki in this area, that way take Skulltaker and leave. Alright, so up to the Blood Hall. We can't see Yuan Bo anymore. So for Orthax, let's see if you can turn back around and find him for us. He's in the Blood Hall. So we could use the Heinz Todbringer to teleport over here, kill these two guys, and then come across the Blood Hall to get Yuan Bo. I think it would work pretty well. Extra leadership for all units. That's pretty great for a demon army. First, skill points. We've already got the Chosen, so all of our infantry, and the Rush to Slaughter, which is the big boys. Forged in Blood for the cannons and chariots. Overwhelming Stampede for our crushers, we'll go with that. 2 more skill points only for Skulltaker, though. Brass Tide will make you better at cleaving. Silo will make you better at hunting. Up to 67 speed. It's not a lot, but then you activate a couple of speed bonuses and that jumps aggressively. Sustained by Slaughter, upkeep production sounds perfect.
In ourselves, the struggle.
In ourselves, the struggle. Alright, so before the Skull Throne, we go ahead and travel to an enemy lord. No one's super crazy. We'll just go and drop Heinz Todbringer here. And there's Yuan Bo.
Sorcery through me.
Oh, your army is pathetic. Yuan Bo, what is this? How have you won battles? So he's won 6 battles total? That's pretty impressive. Somehow he beat the Druki with nothing but peasants. And we will pick up the next episode with a extreme duel between the Hunt Marshal's expedition and the Blooded Wanderers. We've got ourselves a Master Agent. This man is ready to go. I thought usually they drop the grenade launcher. No, he is aimed at Skulltaker. You better not even blink. So we've got Heinz Todbringer, Yorick Grimm, the Unnamed Empire Captain, Hertwig von Hall, another Hunt Marshal, and Kari. So we've got a lot of his legendary heroes here. I can't wait to claim all their skulls. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Skulltaker campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub zone, and I will see you all in the next one.